All right, in order to do a linear regression, we're going to take a look at the example problem from the book. And here we're given input values are the years since 1985, and the output is the fuel economy for that year. So first thing that needs to happen is we need to represent the year in terms of x values since 1985. So 1990 would be an x value of 5. So here we have the x values for x, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 with the same corresponding values for the field economy on y. And now, in order to do a regression model, we know this is going to be a linear regression because it's asking to do this. But for a regression model, we need to have this scatter plot. So the first thing we're going to do is on our calculator, we're going to go to do a regression, you've got to go to second catalog, and this is in alphabetical order. We're going to hit the inverse X button to go to the letter D, and then scroll down to diagnostic on. So once you go to diagnostic on, hit enter again. This is going to be important in terms of what the R value is for our regressions. Now we're going to be going to stat edit, and if you have any values in list 1 or list 2, you can scroll up to list 1 and hit the clear button and scroll down. So now we need the values of x, and so those values of x go in list 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and now we need the corresponding y values, the field economy, 12, 12.7, 13.5, 14.0 or just 14, and 14.6. So now that we have the table of values, x list values in list 1, y values in list 2, we need a scatter plot of these values. Now realize our values of x go from 5 to 25, our values of y go from 12 to 14. So we're going to need to think about a window that we want, and let's do that scatter plot first though. So second y equals takes you to the stat plot menu, and then option 1 for our plot 1. And if it's on off, we're going to turn it on, and then we're going to leave the defaults alone. Scatter plot, first type of scatter plot graph. X values list 1, y values list 2. Once it's turned on and we know it's a scatter plot, then we go to the window, and we are going to set our window from 0. We'll do 0 to 30, going by 5, tick marks for 5. And then we'll do the same thing, 0 to 30, going by 5s as well for the y value. So 0 to 30 going by 5s. And now when we hit graph, we'll see here right in the middle of this graph, these are the points. If you hit trace, you'll be able to see those points there. Those are the 5 data points there. Well, to do a regression, and since these data points seem to be modeled by a linear function, we can actually do a regression by doing stat, scroll to the right for calculate, option 4, linear regression, and list 1 for x, list 2 for y, leave the frequency blank. We can store the regression equation in y1, so alpha trace 1, and then we're going to calculate a linear regression, and it's going to give us our slope a, our y-intercept b, r squared and r are statistical values. For a linear regression, an r value that's closer to 1 or negative 1 indicates a very strong positive relationship for positive 0.99. And because we stored it in y1, it already graphed it for us here, and it'll show up in the graph as well. So this is the linear regression for the data in the window here.